First, we have Grammarly. The free version checks basic spelling and grammar. Grammarly Premium on the
I filled up my life with you. You filled up your life with me. I filled up my summer with boys. The summer that you left me. I'm crazy now. I'm crazy now. I started smoking again. I tried out sleeping around. And when one boy didn't like me, I fell right back down. I'm crazy now. I'm crazy now. The seasons changing, I'm getting tired. It's getting colder, time to cover up. I'm gonna be alone this winter with the songs I wrote, but nobody can cuddle with the I've pulled all the curtains closed. I filled up my fridge with food. I'm not going out tonight. I'm staying home in my room. I'm crazy now. I'm crazy
Everyone loves
Why do the birds sing so early
tinatawag na cleaners. Oo nga, ito yung
and what I do not have, but with what I have and what I can do.
or suffering if we someone.
Where is it?
From Anthony Contapa.
Si Daddy din po from mga taga Cebu naman.
Oh, marami
Hello.
pong followers si Sister Michelle. So, thank you
Manawagan.
lahat yata ng mga heart dyan, ha?
Yes,
Ayan
sir.
po. So,
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
Thank you very much, everyone. And before we go, let us remember the parting shot of Father Chauvet. I have no greater blessing than to hear my daughters walk in the truth. God bless. God bless.
As I'm sure everybody knows, we felt the effects of an earthquake earlier today at approximately 8:40, and so I've asked to speak to you to give you the latest situation on what is going on and what we have been able to find out about the situation in different places. Mukhang malakas yung lindol kasi malaking ang 7.3, napakalakas na niyan. Hanggang Ilocos Sur, approximately 6.0, which in the Richter scale, which is still a very strong earthquake. I have with me USEC Solidum, there, and SND Faustino and DILG Abalos, so that they can give us the reports from on the technical aspects of what happened today, from Philbox, and the reports that our policemen and other local executives have been have been providing us, and of course the NDRMC on the measures that we have taken to immediately provide support to the LGUs and of course the citizens that have been affected. I would have the Secretary of the SWD, Secretary Erwin Tulfo, is not here with us because he's already there. He left earlier. He left soon after the earthquake. Again, we are awaiting his report. I am staying away from going to the affected areas for a very simple reason. It has been my experience as governor, it has been my experience in Yolanda, that when the national officers come to the affected areas, immediately ginugulo lang namin yung trabaho ng mga lokal. Yung halimbawa, pupunta ako doon, maghahanap pa ako ng pulis para pag-secure, kailangan ako i-meeting ng mga local officials, marami silang ginagawa. So I said, let them do their work. Let us wait for them to tell us what is going to be, what the true situation is. And maybe I can schedule a trip, perhaps tomorrow, as soon as possible. So now I'll turn the floor over to Yusek Solidum so he can explain to us exactly what happened in Abra this morning.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. At exactly 8:43 this morning, a magnitude 7.0, initially rated at 7.3, occurred in Abra. And the depth of the earthquake was 17 kilometers, so not so deep, shallow. And because of the magnitude of the earthquake, we consider it as a major earthquake. Anything greater than 7 is a major earthquake, and we would expect significant effects of this event. First, on the reported strength of the shaking, so far, the maximum intensity reported to us would be intensity 7 in Boklok and Manabo, Abra, and this would be manifested by damages to houses and buildings and landslide, especially in the mountainous region. We also noticed intensity 6 in Vigan and other towns of Ilocos Sur like Sinait, Bantay, San Esteban, and in Nalawak, Pangasinan, and even Baguio City, and that would be nearby La Trinidad. The reason why there was significant damage in Vigan is that the foundation of the city is essentially sandy because of the big river that would flood the area from time to time. So there was amplification of the shaking, and many of the churches and historical buildings were damaged. Now, landslides are a problem, especially not only for earthquakes, but during rain. So we have to make sure that areas that are affected by landslide and starting or incipient landslide should be avoided. Towns should actually investigate houses and buildings that were damaged to see if they can still be usable, and even those that don't have very obvious damage. So this will be the work po ng mga local engineer. There was a reported unusual wave in the coastal areas of La Union and Ilocos. This was not a tsunami po, no? Because a tsunami would be very high waves because of the uplift of the ocean floor due to an earthquake in the ocean. What happened was there was shaking of the island, and the water, coastal water, was shaken, so there was a minor seawater oscillation. Some of the waters actually entered some of the river. Mr. President, yun lang po report natin.
All right, so that is the initial report from PhilVox on what has happened. Siguro next, I will ask Secretary, no, unahin natin ng DILG because I want to hear also, hindi ko pa narinig ang mga report na galing sa mga local government at saka sa mga pulis natin. So maybe Sec Benher, you can brief us on what they have reported to you.
Magandang hapon po, Mr. President, at sa lahat po ng mga nanonood na nakikinig po ngayon. Ito pong mga data na ito po'y kinumpile po natin. Ito'y galing sa mga local chief executives ng mga LGUs and of course galing sa PNP at galing sa mga fire. Cross-reference po namin ito nang sa ganun ay talagang
SPC Ways! SPC!
Ang affected regions po ay 1, 2, and CAR. 15 provinces are affected, 15 cities, 280 municipalities, 6,756 barangays. Ang initial reports po are there are road closures in some parts of Abra, power interruptions in Abra and Benguet, intermittent communication lines in Region 1, landslide in some parts of CAR, minor damages in other regions. Ito po ang initial report sa CAR. 29 municipal roads were damaged. 3 bridges in Abra are also reported to have been damaged. 173 buildings, both private and government, were also damaged. 58 reported landslides, most of which occurred in Abra, with 31 reported landslides. 60 injured. And so far po, 4 po ang nabalita ang nasawian ng buhay, 4 deaths. Of these 4, 2 are in Benguet, 1 each in Abra, and Mountain. 2 in Benguet, 1 in Abra, no? Yung sa Mountain Province po,
Ang cost niyan pagguho ng lupa.
Pagguho po, opo. Sir, if I might also add, Mr. President, no, para lang, sandali lang po. Para lang pong maano po natin.
You have a great website. Let's make sure people see it.
Karamihan kasi pagguho eh.
Good afternoon, friends, followers, and
Yes, sir.
I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I'll find
YouTube channel, SPC Waves. Tara na po sa 45 minutes na usapan, kwentuhan, tawanan, kantahan, at higit sa lahat, dasalan. SPC Shepherds and SPC Journey.